Icicles. If you live in the Midwest, they are just a part of the scenery in the winter, but they can also do damage to your house. Hey, this is Lori Hiscock over at Ruoff Mortgage. Let's take a minute to talk about what makes icicles, the damage they can do, and what you should do if you have them on your home. So what creates icicles? If you said snow, you are correct. When you have snow on your roof and it starts to melt, it needs somewhere to go. If your gutters are clear, the snow is going to melt, go into the gutters, it'll go over, down, through the ground just like it should. But if your gutters are backed up, if there are twigs, leaves, dirt, then the snow can't melt into them properly, and it's going to have to go over the gutter and it will freeze on the way down, creating the icicle. The more snow you have melting, the bigger that icicle is going to be and the more damage it can do. So can an icicle really do damage? Well, if it gets big enough, it sure can. What happens is these icicles get bigger and bigger as more snow melts, and they start being heavy. They can start pulling your gutter away from your house. They can even pull gutters completely off of your house. Another risk that you can have is that the icicle can break. If it's a larger one and it breaks, it can fall and hit a person, it can hit a car, it can hit your siding and damage your property. Third issue can be that you could get an ice dam. This is when the ice starts backing up. It backs up behind the icicle, creating a wall, a dam, where more snow, more water, more ice builds. That can start damaging your shingles, and it can actually leak into the house and create water damage inside. So what do you do if you have icicles? Well, try to get rid of them. If they're smaller ones, you can take a broom or some kind of other stick and knock them off. Just make sure you're far enough away so they don't fall and hit you. If they start getting larger though, they can become unstable. And if you try to knock them off, they can fall and do some damage in the process. Best case might be to wait until we have a little bit of a thaw and they melt. And then, before we have another snow, get out there and clean out those gutters. It's never fun, but if you can get out there with a bucket, gloves, a ladder, and clean out any backup before the next snow, you can prevent further damage. Icicles are just a part of life sometimes, but trying to keep them minimized is going to protect your asset, which is really important. Your home is too important of a financial asset of yours to let damage happen just because of Mother Nature. If you have any questions on this or on anything home related or home financing related especially, just give me a call, email, or text. I'm always happy to help. Wishing you a great winter that's icicle free.